WPIAL podcast on the Trib Live High School Sports Network, recapping opening night of the 2025 high school football season and really the 2025-2026 high school year. So the first action coming on a glorious night weather-wise. Warm, yes, a lot of young men cramping out there. Pound the pickle juice, boys, for next week in case it's near 80 degrees again for kickoff. But you can't complain. A lot of points. So the offenses were very happy with the weather. Let's run them down and tell you who stood out here in week 0. Maestro, Chris Lackner, on the ball even in week 0. Ethan Hellman, 16 of 19 passing, 225 yards, 4 touchdowns. Upper St. Clair rolls past rival Mount Lebanon 35-14 in the 50th annual meeting. Well, not annual, but 50th meeting all time between the Panthers and the Blue Devils. Lots of offense in the Seneca Valley Bethel Park game, most of it coming from the host Blackhawks. Evan Devine, 15 of 28 passing, 359 yards. David Dennison, 238 yards rushing. Bethel Park, 43. Seneca Valley, 26. Ben Grabowski, 188 yards on the ground. Penn Trafford holds off Norwin, 34-31. Luke Rohan, 107 yards rushing, plus he catches the game-winning touchdown on 4th and goal with 50 seconds left. North Allegheny, 28. Woodland Hills, 26. A good one at the Wolverina. Nolan DeLucia, 14 of 21 passing, 252 yards. Peters Township, 42. Cannon McMillan, 14. Central Catholic loses in a battle of state powers to LaSalle College. Our preseason Trib HSSN state rankings. St. Joe's Prep, of course, number 1 in 6A. Number 2 was LaSalle College. Number 3 was Central Catholic. LaSalle College, the Explorers, knock off the Vikings 23-6. Dominic Detra, 14 of 17 passing, 190 yards. Hempfield wins at home over North Hills 28-23. Pine Richland, a winner in the Buckeye State. They go to Findlay, Ohio, the alma mater of Ben Roethlisberger, and the Rams over the Trojans 38-7. Butler wins on the road at Shaler 32-26. John Nonnenberg, 9 of 14 passing, 228 yards. Big win for Plum on the road at rival Franklin Regional, 42-13. Highlands edges host Armstrong, 31-28. Tresson Ford, 10 of 16 passing, 151 yards. Alderdice wins at Fox Chapel, 30-7. Connellsville, a winner at Latrobe, 28-13. And State College, 41. Gateway, 14. Battle between District 7 and District 6. Ashton Taylor, 121 yards rushing. Kiski area pitches a shutout. They blank Knock, 21-0. No problem for defending 4A champion Thomas Jefferson. They roll and roll big, 69-6 over Baldwin. South Fayette, 38. Chartiers Valley, 15. Moon edges Trinity, 14-13. The difference, a block extra point late in the game. Braden McCarthy, 109 yards rushing. Blackhawk beats Beaver Falls, 14-12. Wyatt Sparbany, 138 yards rushing. Western Beaver, 42. Ambridge, 7. First night game under the permanent lights at Needball Field in Industry. Western Beaver wins easily over Ambridge. Brandon Bennett, 11 of 23 passing, 193 yards. Montour defeats host Central Valley 27-20. Newcastle, impressive at home. They shut out Penn Hills 12-0. Freeport at home blanks Indiana 28-0. Heath Borgo, 5 receptions, 97 yards and a touchdown. Hampton wins over University Prep 24-14. Colin Urisnik, 5 of 11 passing, 154 yards. Mars, 42. Beaver, 7. And Laurel Highlands blanks Uniontown. Battle of Fayette County teams 27-0. South Allegheny, 33. Ringgold, 21. Carson Bellinger, 11 of 17 passing, 179 yards. Avonworth, 35. Burrell, 6. James Armstrong, 13 of 18 passing, 234 yards. Hopewell crushes Riverside, 56-0. Tristan Reed, 5 of 7 passing, 122 yards. Washington, 28. And McGuffey, 7. Benjamin McHenry, 110 yards on the ground. Quaker Valley, 38. Freedom, 20. Joey Felitsky, last year's leading passer in the WPIAL, added again, 12 of 17 for 260 yards. North Catholic cruises past Seton LaSalle, 47-14. Ryan Love, 118 yards on the ground. Deer Lakes over Keystone Oaks, 23-7. Defending 2A champion South Park, a winner. Wasn't easy, but a victory nonetheless, 33-26 over East Allegheny. Dawson Wolf takes over at quarterback for Southmoreland, 9 of 14, 123 yards. Scotties, 36. Valley, nothing. Gabe Jenkins, 240 yards rushing. The Penn State commit that leads Imani Christian past Clairton, 19-12 in the opening of Tyler Boyd Field in Clairton. Max Doherty, 148 yards on the ground. Derry, 33. Ligonier Valley, 14. Mount Pleasant defeats Jeanette, 29-23 in comeback fashion. Greensburg-Salem Falls and Albert Gallatin, 48-33. And it was York, 21. Brentwood, 14. Apollo Ridge over Leechburg, 20-16. Alexander Clausen, 9 of 18 passing, 148 yards for the winning Vikings. Our Lady of the Sacred Heart blanks Rochester, 27-0. Shadyside Academy scores in the final seconds to come back and beat Greensburg Central Catholic, 28-26. Lucas Santini, 7 of 12 passing, 143 yards. Laurel, 43. Elwood City, 14. Bobby Fadden, 10 of 16 throwing the football, 180 yards. Mohawk wins at home over Neshannock, 37-20. Carlinton, 20. Carrick, 12. Tavian Taylor, 111 yards on the ground. Monessen all over Charleroi, 44-0. Southside, 48. Stowe Rocks, 6. Tegan Kraus, 8 of 9 passing, 235 yards. Waynesburg Central, 50. West Green, 6. Carter Jackson, 9 of 18 passing, 116 yards. New Brighton, 20. Shenango, 7. Frazier in a wild one over the Summit Academy, 43-40. Ben Hayes, 184 yards rushing. Bentworth, 47. Bronzeville, 6. Jefferson Morgan beats Chartiers Houston, 42-7. Malachi Peak, 144 yards on the ground. California, 44. Sarah Catholic, 14. Fort Cherry, a winner over Northgate, 49-6. And Charles Rush doing it all for Avella, 6 of 9 passing, 132 yards. He also rushes, living up to his name, for 134 yards. Avella, 41. And Mapletown, 6. So there you have it. Friday night, week 0. All non-conference games. In fact, they'll be all non-conference next week in week 1 and in 2 weeks in week 2. Then the fun begins. Conference play beginning in week 3. We appreciate you joining us. Hope you had a chance to check out our coverage Friday. A lot more still to come. We will have Rebel Yell podcast, our Player of the Week podcast, coming up on Monday, Team of the Week podcast on Tuesday, and then we get you ready for week 1 on Wednesday. So 4 Rebel Yell podcasts here during the 2025 high school football season. Thanks to producer Chris Lackner. I'm Don Rebel. We thank you for joining us on the Rebel Yell podcast, week 0 on the Triple Live High School Sports Network.